Okay, so when you guys download the package from Blackboard, you will see about 9 to 10 images. What you need to do first is to open up Rhino and then drop the image. Let's say, for example, we work with the right view. You can either drag drop, open as picture frame, okay, or you can go to the picture frame icon here, select the image, which is right view, open, and then drop it to place. So once you drop it to place, we need to scale it up. How can we do that is, we drop a pointer. Okay, let's drop a pointer here. Okay, just draw anywhere else. And then type 155 from this dimension here. Press enter. Do not forget to press shift to lock it in place. Press enter again and then just draw. So the next one, we need to scale it. SCALE, scale it. Make sure you snap to near the bottom line. And then you lock it to the top here. And you drag it. Drag it, and then lock it to place. Okay, so now the grid is too small. You can go to File, Properties, then go to Grid, change to 500, press Enter. So now you have this. What you can do next is to select Layer, go to Material, adjust the transparency so that it's easier for you to trace. Okay, the next one, what you need to do is to lock it in place. Right? Once you lock it in place, you can start putting in the profile curve. Okay, what's the profile curve? So it's 26, 18, and 30 by 20. Let's draw the top one first, 26, 18. Okay, just draw a rectangle. 26, 18, 18, and then you type 26. So that's the first one. Then we draw another one, which is let's check 26, 18, 30, 20. Type 20 first, then 30. So once you have that, you need to fillet. Make sure it's radius 8, which is same. Radius 8, radius 8. Okay, next you just fillet, fillet, fillet. Okay, continue for all edges. Okay, so once that's done, right, you need to align them. Okay, align vertically. Oops, and then align again horizontally to the midpoint. Always make sure that your planner is on or snap is on. Okay, what can we do next? Okay, once we have that, right, we know that the height of the handle is 155. We can move this one 155 first. Okay, lock it in place, drop it. So the next one, what we can do is to move it. Okay, so those of you who want to try, let's just take this, we can move. Okay, this one we can select center. Nope. This one we can, if you guys want, you can put your midpoints just as a guide. Okay, we can delete it later. So when we move, we select the intersection point, we type 0. This will lock it in the 0 coordinates. The next one, we need to move it. Okay, this one will take some eyeball. Okay, just make sure both of them are in place. So once that's done, right, we can draw the curves. just pick out your curve. Make sure you snap to the mid. Okay, again I mentioned mid, not end. You want to off the rest. Okay, off the rest. Okay, we do not want quad to, just mid. Okay, you don't have to draw too much points. Okay, as little as possible to make the lines much more cleaner. Okay, make sure when you close it, make sure it's not at the end. Why? If you can see here, right, it will king up. You want to snap to mid in order to get that straight line. So what's next? You press F10 and then you can move the points. Okay, just move it. Okay, move it again. Okay, this line you cannot mirror, but for the other one later when we start to do, you can mirror that line. Okay, the next one we need to draw is this side. Okay, make sure it's at the midpoint. Okay. Okay, then you can start drawing. Okay, just drop it in place again. Make sure double check here. Okay, we want the mid, not the end. You can see the difference again, right? End and mid. So once that's done, drop it in place. F10. Okay, those of you who do not have F10 shortcut key, you can click here. Points on, points off. Okay, double check. Okay, you just touch it up. Alright, so now we have this curve done. So the next thing that we need to do is to bring in this curve. So how can we do that is to go back to your picture, find your front view, then drop it inside. Okay, picture frame. This is front view, right? So you must drop it in place. Okay, there's a few ways that you can do this. Okay, you can either use the 255 or similar to just now, I will take here and then I will draw another 155. Okay, I will take this, I will then scale. Okay, you can switch your near. Okay, it cannot be that accurate because why? The resolution for the image is quite poor, so you can't really get a sharp looking thing. So this one's supposed to be at 155 and 155. Okay, you can use this to technically, let's say for example I take my intersection, drop it here, because why? This is the line that we shift just now. Okay, go to your layers, or properties, drop the transparency level. Okay. For me, right, there's several methods that you can work. You can either work with one image, switch off, and then work the other. For me, I tend to plot every single thing in one. So I will just drop it in place. Okay. I can always double check here. I will not need this anymore. Okay. So it's roughly there already. Okay. After that, what we need to do next is to plot the profile curve. Find the midpoint again. You might want to switch off earlier. Find your mid. Okay, and then plot the body. Oops, this is not curve. Right, find your mid again. And plot your curve. It won't take that long. So some of you who did a few mistakes, I would recommend redrawing the curves. Okay, always switch on this profile so that you can see whether it kinks out. Okay, you want to map back to your midpoint. Okay, so now that you have this, double check that your line. You can always F10. You can always adjust. Okay. Okay, always make sure that your layering is organized. So maybe I can put as picture here. Okay. Let me just select both of these. Just drop inside here. Alright. So the next one, you want to mirror the curve. Okay, drop it. So once that's done, right? So once that's done, you can always do your surface from network curve. Okay, select 1, 2, and then the 4 profiles. Make sure you get the A and the C. When you get that right, okay, the more zeros you have here, okay, the more details will be inside here. Okay, can you guys see? Okay, and then the more details here, the more horizontal line you will have. Alright. So keep it neat. As much as possible, we want it neat. Do not change anything. We do not want it loose. We want it snap to position. And then press OK. Do not delete any construction lines. So the next one you need to do is to cap it. Okay. Check if you can join. Okay. Those who cannot join, okay, there might be some problem with the joineries. Alright. Okay, let's just cap key. Okay, if there's no problem, you can join them up together. Okay, so the bottom one, there is some problem that we can rectify. We need to double check. Okay, in the next video, we will cover more on the neck. Alright, so you guys try the handle first. Make sure you can get the handle. Double check your curve. This is very important. Okay, let me just hide this again. This portion is very important. Make sure every single thing here, right, is straight. There's no kink, there's no pregnant lines and all. Then make sure your curves are aligned. So once that's done,